Yo, what is good? It is a great day. We in a good mood. Had a great start off to this podcast already. It is Friday. I'm Daniel.
I'm Chris.
I'm Ethan. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe under below.
Facts,
Yes, sir. We're gonna get there. Let's get it. What are we talking about today, Dan?
Yo, so I heard it's an interesting topic. I saw Shannon Sharp talking about it. I've seen a few other people talking about it. I wanted your guys' opinion. 2-on-2 tournament. We got Prime Larry Bird and Magic Johnson versus Prime LeBron and KD. Who wins that matchup and why? We'll go into that. And we're not gonna talk too much about NBA today. We'll probably talk a little bit about Kyrie Irving dropping 40. Get your little opinion on that because the Knicks got mollywopped yesterday and the Thunder beat the Mavericks with nobody on that team. So not much there. But the main thing that we're going to talk about today is the NFL. We saw Cam Newton come back to the Patriots. Wanted to get your guys' opinion on that because I know we had some mixed feelings throughout the whole season here. Talk about some reconstructing some contracts with Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, and if you guys believe that due to that we might see them again in the Super Bowl next year. So with that being said, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yo, who's your pick in that 2-on-2 matchup? Yo, Prime Larry Bird, Prime Magic Johnson versus Prime KD and Prime LeBron at Rucker Park, representing the city of New York. Because where better to do it than there? Who's your picks? I'll go last because I usually start. I want y'all to start today.
I'll let E go. E, who you got?
I gotta pick KD and Bron. As much as I love Magic and Larry Bird, but there's a 2-on-2 at Rucker Park. This is a street ball game. They're smoking them. They're leaving them at a point.
Wow. The disrespect, son. The disrespect.
Chris, who you got?
I'm going with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. This is 2-on-2, guys. Have you not seen how scrawny KD is? What's LeBron gonna do, bro? Go to the hole every play?
Yes. What else is there else to do? Yeah, Larry Bird.
Magic Johnson could do that too.
Not in LeBron's paint, bro. If LeBron playing the paint, you ain't going to LeBron's paint easily.
I don't know, dog. I don't know.
Because I'm with Ethan here. I got KD and LeBron, bro, in that 2-on-2 matchup.
If it was a team game, maybe they'll have a shot. But it's a 2-on-2.
Would they kill them though, or it would be a close one?
If it's what was scored to 21?
I think it was 16. They said
16. All right, so it'll probably be LeBron, KD 16 to Larry Bird and Magic's 10.
You said 7?
No, 16 to 10. 16 to 10.
Oh, still, nah. I don't know, dog. I really like Larry Bird though.
Don't get me wrong, he's good, but I still got KD on that. You can't stop KD, bro. He's a 7-foot dude playing shooting guard. That's insane.
I don't know. I feel like Larry Bird could stop KD, dog.
All right, Magic and LeBron. That's not a good matchup either. LeBron's pretty good on. Yeah, LeBron's good on ball. LeBron could chase down if you.
But look at Magic and look at LeBron. They're both around the same height, same weight. They both ran pretty much all. They can run from point guard to power forward. What's the difference?
I feel like you guys are being too kind. This is a 16-0 game. There's no way KD.
What?
There's no
Wait.
way.
I'm not saying 16
zip.
I'm not saying 16 zip.
Yo,
but I
You
still
give the ball to
Magic
KD and
Johnson.
LeBron first.
In Magic Johnson, I'm gonna look up his weight in his prime.
He's known for passing. He's not going to score LeBron to the paint.
That's
and
what
then
I'm
you got
saying.
Larry Bird.
But I still got Larry Bird scoring a few, bro. I don't know.
Nah, I say he smokes it. Here's the backboard at least once on some little baby shot, and he.
I feel like y'all giving LeBron too much clout because y'all seen LeBron. I feel like we haven't seen those guys.
If you change it out of Magic Johnson, maybe depending on who the player is, maybe, but that LeBron Magic Johnson matchup is not.
Look, they're literally the same person. LeBron is 1 inch shorter than Magic Johnson.
That's cool.
And they weigh almost the same. Oh, exactly. Like you haven't seen Magic Johnson in his prime. You've seen LeBron
I've
in
seen
his prime. So
highlights of Magic Johnson, and personally,
I feel like it's biased. I
it's
feel
not
like
though.
it'll
'Cause
be
I've
a
seen
good.
Magic Johnson highlights, and personally, I just feel like LeBron's speed is what's going to be the ultimate decider. Because LeBron doesn't move
Magic Johnson don't got
inside.
speed and agility.
In his
He
prime,
literally was a
no, but
6'9"
like,
point guard,
yeah, but
bro.
like, bro, the athleticism speed of LeBron is just different breed, bro. Like that's not comparable.
Uh, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure you could compare to Magic Johnson.
All right,
I
so
don't know.
let's for the sake of the argument, what if we put KD on Magic? Because KD's defense ain't too great, but his length on Magic, like you're telling me you
Okay,
can
then
stop
that's
that?
all right. Then I guess you got a different game, I guess. Because I don't know about Larry Bird going around LeBron. But I feel like he could shoot over LeBron. That
Yeah,
would be
but
no
LeBron's
problem.
on-ball defense is the decider here. Like he's a good. Like I said, I give him 10 points at least. I don't think it's gonna be a full-out lockdown. You know, like not like Ethan. Ethan's bugging out. He's saying 16 zip. I can't get on board with that. But I still
All
say
right.
16-10.
Okay. Just for sake of argument, let's replace the weakest link. Who's the weakest link on that team? Larry Bird or Magic Johnson?
Larry Bird probably.
Larry
Yeah.
Bird. Okay. Let's replace Larry Bird with like I don't want to say Michael Jordan because that's too obvious. No,
It's
yeah.
not too
Fuck it.
obvious because
Fuck it.
it's still a pretty good
Michael
argument.
Jordan. Magic Johnson. KD and LeBron. Who you got?
Now is a game.
It's a game, but I still got KD and LeBron. Bro, it's because
Bro,
LeBron all
okay.
around.
LeBron on Magic and Michael on KD. Like
Yeah,
it's
but that
done. It's
defense, bro,
done.
that defense from KD, his defense is
Yo.
pretty good on ball. He's 7 feet, bro. That's not like he's not
And
scoring on him that easily.
Magic is 6'9".
But LeBron and Magic will cancel each other out. Not LeBron, KD and Jordan will be the deciding factor of that.
I feel like yeah, too much LeBron right now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care about LeBron. The thing is that KD's like one of the best scorers in history. And he's 7 feet, bro. He's doing things that people at that height should not be doing. Look at the way Kristaps plays, and look at the way KD plays.
Wasn't having those feelings about him a couple months ago.
He a Brooklyn Net. When it comes to all that other stuff, cool. I still think Melo is a better scorer than KD all around, and I do think that KD gets too much praise just because of his height. But I still do give him credit. Like I still do think KD is one of the best scorers, like on all levels of all time.
All right. I'm done talking now. What do you think, Ethan?
I'll be a close game, but I'm still going KD and LeBron too. Only because Jordan's height. Like that's a baby either way.
All right. Whatevs. I give up.
Chris, you're an old head at heart, bro. Like there's nothing we can do about that.
I guess. I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan, and I don't like when people girk him like that.
But yo, I mean, the problem is like he's like as much as you want to hate him or not, everybody knows like, bro, this is an all-around talent at every asset of the game: passing, scoring, defense, making others around him better. Like, there's not too many people like that in the league right now.
All right. Let's not talk about LeBron. LeBron's got enough clout in this world.
So you still got Magic and Larry Bird in that game, if the original game.
Gonna stick to my guns. Yes, I do.
What's the final score though?
If it's a 16 game, it's 14. It's 18-16 because they came down to the last, and you gotta win by 2.
Ethan, you're still going with your 16 zip?
Nah, 16-4. We'll give him 4 points in case like KD and LeBron misses it.
Wow. Is it winner? Is it NBA rules or is it make it take it?
What do you mean?
We're doing back and forth score. Like if you make the basket,
doing back
the
and,
other
like
gets the
NBA
ball,
rules.
or-
Like you make it, you gotta give it to the other team, or make it take it.
Oh no! Make it take it. This is free ball.
Oh no, we're doing
Yeah,
make
ball
it
right
take it. Then yeah, I'm definitely going 16-10. If we're going back and forth, maybe 16-12, maybe 16-11.
No respect, son.
Nah, like I respect them, but like I said, like I don't see how that even is gonna be a close like argument in my opinion.
Nope.
All right.
Just for the pure fact of KD's height and scoring.
Fair enough. Can we talk
Mineral water,
about
bro. That mineral water, you
yo,
gotta slow down on it. That's strike 2. One more of those, and I'm gonna need to drink like some seltzer water or something. Yo, I don't know.
can we talk about
You sure?
can we talk about Mr. Tom Brady and his 4-year extension with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, guys?
Honestly, I don't even think that's the crazy. That's the crazy thing is the fact that this dude, since day one, has always been the type to fix his contracts to make it team friendly, and people to this day still want to sign like Dak Prescott contracts out here. And they'll question why my team sucks.
And then question why my team sucks. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that he signed a 4-year deal, bro. That means if he goes through with that 4-year deal, he'll be like 47, 48, still starting as a quarterback in the NFL. That is crazy, son.
I'm tired of him, bro. He needs to retire with it. Like I've seen enough of him, like as a Patriot, bro. I had to watch it 2 times a year when I was a Jet, like as a Jet fan. Like I'm tired of him. Just call it quits. Hang the cleats up, bro.
I don't know. There was like little glimpses of
Yikes.
things.
Yikes
like
moments.
yikes moments. So like I don't know if you're 43 now and you're what I'm saying, you having the moments. Imagine at 48, bro. Calm down, bro. Go out on top. Don't go out like Brett Favre, please.
I think the craziest thing about Tom Brady is the fact that he's never gotten injured, like to the point where like it's been something like crazy, like out for a year, out for like 6 months, like it's never happened, and the fact that it still hasn't happened. Not that I'm saying somebody go out there and snap his leg in 3, but like I'm just saying like it's just crazy that like it's never happened to him over this long stretch of his career.
Yeah, very true.
Well,
he's always had a really good old line though. Granted, like in like that was like a thing like with the Pats, like if his own line wasn't good, like there was a problem, and they put together a really good old line for him in Tampa. So
what you think is gonna happen this year now? Because like all right, so he fixes his contract, he signs the extension. There's so many teams that are trying to fix their old line right now that I don't know if that'll help the Bucks in him doing that. Because I know the Chiefs just cut their 2 guards, Eric Fisher and Schwartz. Patrick Mahomes reconstructs his signing bonus, so it won't be as hefty on the team. I know the Jets and, the Bengals are looking for O-linemen. I know the Chargers because of Herbert. Like, do you think the Bucks are going to be the team that stands on top and everybody says, yeah, I'll choose that? Or you think, Chris, that it might go a different route?
I think it might go a different route, to be realistic. They have talent, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they slipped into the Super Bowl, and that's coming from a Bucks fan, a Bucks supporter. I don't want to, I'm saying I don't want to hear the bullshit, but I feel like they and like they game planned really well for the Super Bowl, but like, come on, week 7 you weren't saying the Bucks they're gonna be a top 5, not even maybe even like you wouldn't even say top 8 or
we thought it was
9
coming down
contender.
We thought it was coming down to the Seahawks and Packers around that time.
Yeah, like even I was gonna say the Steelers were still in the conversation. Like they were nowhere in sight. So I don't know about going forward. Let's just be happy that they won their one. So
word. Let's talk about being happy. Cam Newton is back on the Patriots. You think that Patriot fans are going to be happy about that, or
can we insert the picture of him like as a Wayne's brother? Like, don't be a menace to society. Can we insert that right here?
I got you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. But if you're a Pats fan, there's no way you're happy. There can't be any way you're happy with them re-signing him. Sorry.
Maybe they're drafting somebody. We just don't know what's going on yet. And they're saying, yo, we're not going to make it easy on the kid. Like, we're not going to just let you come in and take the keys. Like, let's re-sign Cam Newton and just
what did they give him?
$14 million for 1 year. But it was a 1-year deal. You feel me? Like, that kind of shows, like, okay, let's draft a quarterback. If he don't look good, we got Cam Newton. If he looks good, we got Cam Newton. Like, I personally don't think it was his fault fully because that team, their weapons are terrible. Like that team, And they had a lot of opt-outs last year. I think they're going to be able to bounce back a little bit with the defense. And he's looking at the time and trying to count down the days that Cam Newton's contract is over. But personally, that's what I think about the contract. I would have fully put the blame on Cam. I don't know if you agree with me, Ethan, or agree with Chris, but
I gotta agree with Chris on this one. I mean, last year 1.2 mil, and then you jumped to 14 mil to possibly be second string. I mean, you could have just found someone else for that, in my opinion.
You literally could have just found anybody in the draft to take his position and probably play a little better.
maybe they want to take it slow. It happens, bro. Look at Patrick Mahomes. Did Patrick Mahomes start right off rip? No, they had Alex Smith still.
Second year, Patrick was in, though.
Yeah, the second year, but Cam Newton only has a 1-year contract. So if they sign somebody this year, you bring them along slowly because even Cam Newton said that playbook is a little crazy. So maybe they're like, yo, let's give the kid some time. Let's not just throw him out there. Look at Daniel Jones. You want a Daniel Jones situation in New England where the kid's turning the ball over and getting killed every week by the media?
That's fine. I mean, it's better than like Cam Newton tripping on himself every play and then making $14 million on top of it too. Not that I really give a damn because I don't like the Patriots regardless, but it's just not a smart business move for him to not even recollect his feet and then make $14 million with it. So, all right.
It is what it is, bro. I mean, it's not big news. I mean, it's something at least. It's better than the mess that's been Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, and even the Carson Wentz trade that we're waiting for all that time.
Yeah.
But we'll leave that conversation.
But I feel like the Pats, not to bring it back to it though, but I feel like the Pats still have a lot of cap space. So
they have a lot of cap space. Problem is they don't know where to use it. 1, 2. Everybody who was part of that cap space was on an opt-out, so now they're coming back next season because they didn't have Dante Hightower, they didn't have Patrick Chung. They're missing a lot of pieces. And they're talking about trading Gilmore, which, like I said, until I see traded on the top of my phone, we're not talking about these things because there's so much speculation going on right now that it's insane. Yeah, like the Patriots have always been known to have mad cap space and do nothing with it. They'll sign like Danny Amendola out of retirement for like 2 years, $5 million. Like it is what I don't care. I'm a Jets fan. Nothing makes me happier to see them fall on their face. So it is what it is.
Honestly, though, I felt like Jameis Winston would have been like a better pick than Cam Newton.
We don't even know what's going on with Jameis Winston and the Saints because Drew Brees is out here pushing things, looking like he about to come back, and Michael Thomas probably looking at that like, yo, y'all bring him back. I'm out. I don't care.
Probably.
Like, it's the same thing with Juju, with Ben Roethlisberger. They were waiting on that. He said, I'm coming back. And Juju said, well, time to pack the stuff, and I'm out.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
They're getting old, bro. We getting old, too. Like, we've been watching them for a minute. It's time for them to realize, like, yo, maybe we're getting old for this, man. Like, maybe I should just pack it up. Because clearly my team's starting 11-0 with me not executing at Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to pack it up.
No.
Ethan, do you agree? Should it hang up the cleats? Should they not?
In my opinion, I hate Juju because that man was just being disrespectful in every arena. Big Ben, actually, we've seen all season, he gave it to people's hands. People was just dropping it. Deontay was dropping it. Juju was dropping it. Like, he didn't have that Antonio Brown weapon he used to have. So I don't know if we can fully blame him.
Yeah, you made me think about it. They had no run game. That run game was terrible. James Conner was irrelevant most of the season, and they were relying on Benny Snell and Anthony McFarland, which, yikes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Drew Brees, I think it's time for Drew Brees to hang it up. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, at least Phillip Rivers realized his ways and said, you know what, I'm out. But
Exactly.
for the next 10 minutes, let's just talk about NBA real quick. Kyrie Irving went off for 40 last night against the Celtics. Chris, do you think that the Celtics keeping it close with Brooklyn until the very end is a concerning sign for Brooklyn? Considering that the Celtics have struggled this year.
No. Still the Celtics, bro. Still Jason Tatum. Still Jaylen Brown. I'm saying, like, they're still a good team, bro. I don't think they're, like, a bad team. So maybe they're starting to figure it out. Maybe that first half wasn't them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. How do you feel about it, D? Am I wrong?
I think you're right. Actually, the Celtics I feel like are like that now that Kemba's back. Marcus Smart is back. But like the Nets are such an overpowering team. They're supposed to be smoking these teams, but again, KD's not back. Blake is not there yet. So who knows once that happens.
Can we talk about Blake Griffin real quick? Is Blake Griffin really like? I don't know why people talk about Blake Griffin so highly, bro. Blake Griffin, like,
Literally said this last week.
I know,
The
but
man is washed.
I told you he's not washed, but it's not to the point that people make it sound like this is their savior. Like this is the cementing like piece of the Brooklyn Nets. Like he's good. Don't get me wrong. Like he could put up 10, 15, 20 points, but like for everybody, but oh, nah, it's a wrap. I'm like, bro, this dude's gonna come off the dookie ass bench that is known as the Brooklyn Nets. Like, what's that? You
I'm washing the clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ethan, is that really the piece that everybody needs to be like, oh my God, this is the cement of a championship?
Honestly, no. But I mean, like you already have 3 of the top 3 scorers the past years. I mean, MVP caliber. So like, adding Blake is just what's the point? And you're just throwing another role player, in my opinion. But they hear Blake Griffin, like everybody thinks about the Clippers and
Bro, homie
Lob City.
yeah, like homie hasn't dunked since like 2019. I think they said the stat was like December of 2019. He hasn't dunked in a
Like
game.
it's Detroit though. Like that's like the mecca of like bad franchise. Like look at Drummond. Like
you go and die in Detroit.
like
Literally.
Them and the Rockets right now are just not the places to be at to like be the star player right now.
Word.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, trade deadline's coming up 2 weeks. I saw now while we were talking that Minnesota Timberwolves are all in on John Collins. Make a difference at all? I mean, they're like in last place right now in the West.
Why even make a trade at that point? Like
They're trying to keep Karl Anthony Towns happy. They're trying to put the D'Lo and Karl Anthony Towns pieces together. I think John Collins would be a nice addition, in my opinion.
I think you do the opposite. I think you dismantle the team at this point. Like you failed with Wiggins, like you failed with that trade. Like Karl Anthony Towns is like I don't know. I can't even talk about him because he's going through a lot. So I feel like that whole situation like just disperse, get picked.
I think by next
Look
year.
at OKC, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just get picks. Do your thing. Ship them out while they're good. Obviously, the team stinks, so just dismantle. Do what you gotta do.
I really do think next year is when they do it because I think D'Lo and Towns together have played like a total of like under 10 games.
Yep.
Really?
Or like around there, yeah. Because when they got D'Lo was hurt. D'Lo comes back. Karl Anthony Towns gets hurt. This year, Karl Anthony Towns missed time with COVID. D'Lo gets hurt, and they still haven't played together. Like,
How many weeks until D'Lo comes back?
don't you have him in fantasy? You should know.
I do. I'm talking about fantasy, bro. Just hand me the money over now, right?
I'm waiting for CJ McCollum to come back. I don't know when the hell that's happening, but I'm still waiting on that.
It said 4 to 6 weeks.
What day was that?
Oh.
So probably like this month, right?
So it says that it says D'Angelo Russell is nearing a return. That was March 10th, so 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Wow, and I got him on my bench. Thanks to whoever dropped him.
Someone dropped him?
Someone dropped him when he got hurt, yeah.
Because remember, with all the COVID stuff and all the injuries that have been going on, like the injury slots have been insane this year. Terrible year for us to do NBA fantasy basketball, but learning experiences out here.
Yeah, it shows adversity. Shows if you can, adjust your lineup.
Facts. You can maybe win chips like Daniel, right? Right, Chris? Right, Chris? Come on, bro. You know I won that fantasy football championship. Let me hear you say it one time. For the one time.
Won the fantasy football championship.
That's all I do.
Merp. Who was in first place though in the regular season?
That don't matter because you still lost.
You're right, but it counts for something, all right?
It sure counted in the playoffs.
Hold up, guys. You're going to have to pause. I got to plug in my computer. Well, not pause, but continue to talk. Just, you don't want to see me bend over. You're going to see my fucking JoJo face.
Yo, so Ethan, we gotta talk about this real quick. I wanted to bring up who are still the favorites for the finals.
Ooh, not the Jazz. That's what I know.
Yeah, let's
bro.
start there, bro. Jazz. What is your take on the Jazz? Because I know the Jazz are looking really good. Do you really think it's gonna be like they're making the Western Conference Finals, or you think they're gonna hit a wall at some point?
They're like the Hawks back then, with Al Horford, Jeff Teague, Kyle Korver. That's exactly how I look at them. But they had the same team as last year. Like they're gonna find a way to lose.
You sure it's not the Bucks, bro?
I mean, the Bucks, in my opinion, like last night, they didn't look too good against the Knicks. Problem with the Knicks just
I was joking.
can't shoot. Oh, okay, I wanted to make sure that because I know you got this huge faith in Giannis. So
I do. That's my boy. That's my boy.
But I don't know. The Jazz, I feel like, in my opinion, the Jazz are going to be like the Raptors that we saw before the DeMar DeRozan trade, where they're just really good and like everybody says, yo, this could be a team that can, if they can just do X, they get over the hump. And I don't see the Jazz doing it yet. I really don't.
Nope.
Lakers go back to back.
I want to say yeah, but I got to see what happens with these buyouts and trades and stuff. If they add Andre Drummond, I think it's a wrap. Like that's set in stone. It's over. Like chalk it up.
I agree.
Because Montrezl Harrell versus Blake Griffin, Montrezl Harrell will be dogging the crap out of Blake Griffin, in my opinion.
I mean, you think of that starting lineup: Dennis Schroeder, probably KCP, LeBron, AD, and Drummond. That's a pretty stacked five for defense alone.
And you don't even have to start Schroeder. You can bring him off the bench with Montrez, and them two together off the bench against Blake and a whole bunch of nobodies is going to be a dangerous sight.
Exactly.
Chris, is that your finals favorite right now? Nets, Lakers?
Gonna go in Nets. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Nets either, to be honest. I kind of like the 76ers a little more. TBH. But there's that. And you know who I do like coming out the West, too?
Who?
The Suns.
You think Chris Paul helps them get over that little drought?
I think so. I don't know. What do you think, E?
That man is a walking curse. That man can't make it past to the finals. I don't know what it is. He can't make it to the finals. It's disturbing.
Even with Devin Booker, bro, that's crazy. So
you could have done with James Harden. That was enough.
James Harden's a selfish player, though, bro. Devin Booker's not like that. I feel like you could play with Devin Booker.
Enough. Yeah, fair enough.
So,
Ethan, Chris is all over the place. Let me get your definite finals champion.
Yeah, I am to be continued, to be determined.
Who's your finals favorite? And then I'll give mine and we'll wrap up.
I think I'm gonna stick with Nets Lakers. Just to stick there. I don't want to say Clippers. I want to say Nuggets. I don't believe in them. Again, like Chris said, that 76ers team is nice, but like they tend to choke during the playoffs, which I hate to say. So I'm saying Nets Lakers.
I'm going to go with what Chris said. And I smiled OD when Chris said it. I'm going Lakers, 76ers. I think that the 76ers with Seth Curry finally get over the hump. Ben Simmons can hit some threes here and there, maybe, if they let it fly a little bit now during the second half of the season. Look, they're playing the Knicks a few times. You can tell Ben Simmons shoot the ball and let's see what happens. Like, they can get it going. And I think they might be able to pull it off against the Nets because the Nets have no defense. You just got to play a good amount of defense on them.
It's hard to say. I don't know. They could even beat the Raptors team before when Kawhi hit the game winner on them. So,
but then they had Seth Curry. They had Josh Richardson. Seth Curry's an upgrade to Josh Richardson.
Seth Curry keeps getting hurt, and he's cold sometimes.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I don't know if he's an upgrade, but
he got COVID. I have him in fantasy. I can tell you. He got COVID for a while, and he's been getting that back slowly right now.
Then you got ice cold Danny Green. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Not comfortable saying the 76ers. But I say make a trade.
All right. So with that being said, we'll wrap up. We'll see what happens. Maybe this weekend a trade happens, or maybe next week a trade happens. We'll be here to break it down, and we'll be back with another week of the Radical Souls podcast, Reselling 101. Keep an eye out for what goes on. Check out our Instagram. Check us out on TikTok. We've been posting some videos of some sneakers out here. And guys, until then, peace.
Peace.